Greetings, Spitz Planetarium users. This is Dan Zielinski of Jenks Planetarium, and I have a surprise for you. Jenks Planetarium was asked to do something rather unique in a planetarium. It ended up working out so well, I wanted to share it with you so you could try it in yours. Here is the entire program. It's mostly slides. It contains a scene to black at the beginning, a kill all slides, and 2 fade commands. The first one to fade to black, the second to fade to transparent, revealing your scene. The pauses are in place to prevent the program from executing slides that you need to do manually. The tags are there to easily find that place in the timeline during use. Once the command has begun, it will clear your screen, kill all the slides previously on it, and of course fade to black to hide all these slide loads. When it hits the second fade, the beauty of the program is revealed. What you see is the recreation of the Sistine Chapel in Vatican City. It will be used for an AP art history class that's coming to the planetarium. They study a lot of famous paintings and artists, such as Michelangelo, who finished this ceiling in 1512. As beautiful as this is, the students need to be able to individually see each painting to the best detail as possible. This leads me to explain how I laid out all the slides in ATM. First and foremost came the organization of the paintings. Here is the view of the left side of the ATM screen. You can see that each line is labeled with the title of the painting that appears in that line. Each line has also been organized and grouped by location, whether they're on the ceiling or on some of the walls. Second, because I don't know the order the instructor is going to teach the paintings, or I don't know what kind of questions or repeat images we need to see, I need to be ready to show any painting at any time. So I organize the slides in 2 groups. To the right side of the yellow line are all the commands I execute to make the painting look large. The command looks like this. You can see that the size is 70, the opacity is 100, and the transition time is 2 seconds, giving a nice, beautiful fade up. On the left side of the yellow line are actually your original slide loads. The size is 0, the opacity is 0, and your transition time is 2. It seems odd to have a transition time for a slide that doesn't even appear. But by doing so, this allows you to use this command to now return any slide you're looking at back to its original location. So once I run the program to the first pause, the Sistine Chapel appears in the dome. From then on, I hit escape to stop automation. Now I run everything manually. If a student requests to see the creation of the sun, moon, and planet painting, I then double-click on the slide command to the right side. I hit execute, and that painting grows. When they're done looking at that painting, I then double-click the left slide command, hit execute, and the slide returns to its original location. For those of you who have been to the Sistine Chapel, you're aware that the ceiling is not the only beautiful painting in that building. The walls are covered with gorgeous paintings as well. When I attempted to put the paintings on the wall in this scene, the dome became very cluttered and busy, and everything looked very small, and the seams didn't line up very well. So I set up a second part of this program that inserts the wall after you've viewed the ceiling. That's where the tag commands come into play. When you place the yellow line on the tag commands and hit Shift F7, the program will begin at that point and ignore all commands prior to it. When the command line runs over the commands below, this is what happens. The wall paintings are programmed slightly different. The first slide command tells it to appear below the horizon. The second brings it up above the horizon, and the third is used to then zoom in on that particular painting. If you think this would be useful in your dome, I plan on putting the Q and image files in my dump box. The link and access to them will be below in the description. If anything, hopefully this opened your eyes to many more topics that the Planetarium can assist with. This is Dan Zielinski at Jenks Planetarium. I'll see you next time.